And now, War Dogs News with Captain Neth and Captain Nutting.
Good evening and welcome to War Dogs News. I'm Captain Neth.
And I'm Captain Nutting. Berkeley, California has made it illegal to smoke on city streets. Uh-huh. I'm gonna let that sink in while you non-smokers out there get your high horse and declare, "Great, good for them." But now is the time where we show you what smoking bans are really for. Berkeley Mayor Tom Bates feels the homeless people always smoke, so he has decided to use the smoking ban in order to clean up the retail district of the city by arresting the homeless people because they smoke.
What the fuck is that? Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, California, what the fuck is wrong with you, huh?
Would you like one of my happy pills?
No, I don't want one of your fucking happy pills. Is this country so strung out on pills and wacky tobacco forgotten that life isn't fair? Life is not wonderful and beautiful. It's full of misery and despair. We're all going to be miserable at some point in our freaking lives. But we're living in the best country in the world and we're still bitching about it. Look, bad things are going to happen to you. It's a fact of life. Even if you protect every head with a crash helmet, if you protect every lung with a smoking ban, we're still all going to die. Which means your friends, your family, your children, they're going to die. The misery ensues. Did you know that Burger King is being sued because they make tasty burgers and omelet sandwiches? No wonder God hasn't made himself known. If we had a phone number or a mailing address or even an email for God, every crazy idiot out there would bring a lawsuit against him. They forget that God created sex, created laughter, created the smile of children. They only harp on bad things like tornadoes and floods and hurricanes and Rosie O'Donnell. It's the same thing with cigarettes and these 3-pound omelets. Sure, they're bad for you. You could lube up Rosie O'Donnell for a hot and heavy night of disgusting dildo sex with the grease and oil from one of those fucking sandwiches. But you know what? They taste good! You give and you take. You want everything. Too bad. You can't have everything. You want to ban me from smoking? Fine. But you know what? You're taking away one of my pleasures. You know, I really enjoy having a great meal and leaning back afterwards and having a cigarette. I understand you feel that your meal is ruined by my smoke. But you know what? There's no reason to completely take away my smoking section! There are windows, and there are walls, and there are fans, and other things that separate my smoke from your food. You don't have to take away my pleasurable enjoyment in order for you not to have 2 seconds of pungent aroma around when the door opens up. You know, your dinner companion can fart and it will last longer and linger in the air longer than my cigarette smoke. You assholes think that these smoking bans and all this other shit is good for the environment? Is good for the overall health of the community? But do you see? You see, even California, the frickin' home of the Communist Manifesto and hippie heaven, is using a law that prohibits personal freedom in order to discriminate against homeless people. How long is it going to be before something that you enjoy gets taken away from you? You like a burger? Well, tough shit. It's gonna go bye-bye. You like booze? Well, the World Health Organization is after that now, too. You like to smoke pot? Well, that's already gone. How about play with Legos? Yep, that's gone, too. Check out War Dogs #1 for that story. Do you see where I'm going with this? You think it's gonna stop? You think it'll just be cigarettes? But it doesn't stop. You give them an inch, they take a frickin' mile. Will you please wake up? Don't take away my frickin' cheeseburgers. Don't take away my cigarettes. Don't let them take away the very little sex that I do get. Because the shit that you love will be next.
It's probably none of my business, but should the homeless be spending their money on cigarettes?
You're right. It is none of your fucking business. If you give a homeless guy a couple bucks and he goes and spends it on smokes, too fucking bad. You don't have a contract with this guy. You have no right to tell this guy how to spend his money. Just like I have no right to tell you how to spend your salary from this show.
We get paid for this?
No, not really, but you get the point.
You know what Berkeley called the proposal?
What? I can't wait to hear this.
Public commons for everyone.
Everyone but the homeless? You fucking cocksuckers! No, don't get me wrong, just like the rest of you, I think homeless people are smelly and obnoxious and kind of annoying, but holy fucking shit, man, come on! Blatantly using a smoking ban to arrest homeless people. Do you see now? Do you see what they're trying to do here? Communism and socialism and fascism! For the people, by the people! That's all it is! Yeah, fuck you, California! Fuck you, and go right ahead and become part of fucking China! You fucking commies. I don't fucking care anymore.
You're kind of hot when you get like that.
Fuck you! You're dating a writer and I like my job. Speaking of the fucking writer, even him, a conservative, sometimes libertarian asshole prick son of a bitch who doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself, who thinks social programs are all bullshit and doesn't even want to spend a dime for them, would much rather see tax dollars go to affordable housing programs, substance abuse clinics, and other social services rather than giving up the personal freedoms by enacting a smoking ban and in turn allowing us to arrest homeless people. Holy fucking leprechauns on a St. Patrick's Day parade float. Wake up and smell the fucking nicotine, people. You're voting yourselves into a dictatorship. Well, that's all I have to say about that.
Well, fuck. Thanks a lot, dumbass. Now what the fuck am I supposed to rant about, huh?
How about this next story?
All right, hit me.
Massachusetts is considering adding weight and height to the list of things you cannot discriminate against. This is not without opposition. David Yass, publisher of Massachusetts Lawyers Weekly, says people can lose weight. They should not rise to the level of race and gender, the rights of which are so important to protect. But Jean Toombs, a board member of the National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance, says she does not buy the argument that she can simply diet and lose weight. Yeah, bitch, you can.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. Look out, you fat bitch, I'm coming for you.
And now here is Sergio Montoya, Hawaii, Connecticut, Vermont, Ohio, Conejo with sports.
Thank you, Captains. Well, both the Alliance Soccer League and the Rugby League today both instituted a new ban on balls. With too many players getting hit by the balls, league officials said the best bet to ensure the safety of the players would be to get rid of the balls altogether. This decision comes on the heels of the Alliance Tennis Organization decision to ban their balls last month. Though it met with some criticism, the replacement seemed to be working just fine. Back to you guys.
And now Captain Frog with his editorial.
Thank you, Cinder Boobs, a lot. So this Jean Toombs bitch says, I spent 25 years of my life trying to get thin. All I ever got was fatter and I felt like a failure. Well, guess what? You are a failure. But did you exercise? Did you put down the fucking potato chips and chocolate cake? Huh? Well, did you? You want to know what I think about fat people? Fat people are just lazy fucking bastards. Fucking skip a meal, you fat fucker. You know, one fucking meal a day you skip would probably drop you 20 pounds in a week, you fucking fat fucktard. And maybe cut down on the fucking fried foods. You know, just because everything's on a dollar menu doesn't mean you have to fucking eat it. You know what? Save that fucking dollar. I guarantee you got some fat reserves you could probably fucking not eat for a month. And you'll be like a fucking fat camel. You know, wipe the fucking ho-hos and the fucking, the glazed donut shit off your lips. Lift your fucking fat ass off that chair and turn the TV off. And maybe walk a fucking couple of miles around the goddamn block. No, I'm not saying run. Fucking walk, dude. You know how to fucking walk. You walk your ass to the fucking fridge every goddamn 5 minutes. You can fucking walk around the block. You know, just act like you're chasing a Twinkie or something. But don't go too fast. You know, take it slow the first couple of rounds because you might have a fucking heart attack and we don't want all these fat people dying on us because then I'd get sued. But you know what? You're not contributing to society anyway, so fucking go ahead and die, you fucking fat fucktard. I can't even put that many fucking fat fucks and F's in the fucking sentence. Your fucking fatness is destroying my fucking mental capabilities just thinking about how fat and fucking disgusting you are. Those fucking cunts who walk into fucking Walmart with their fucking spandex pants on, who fucking ever told them that looked good? I can't even tell if you fuckers are fat or pregnant. So it's a goddamn nightmare going up to somebody then going, hey, congratulations, you're pregnant. Ah, that's great. And they look at you funny and you get that weird moment and you're like, oh my God, she's not pregnant. She's a fat fucking whore. How do you fucking get that far along in life to where you just go like, oops, I'm fat? Is that discrimination? No. It's opinion. It's truth. And it's fact. And any way you look at it, you are fat. Put down the fucking Twinkie. Take your dog for a walk around the block. That is if you haven't crushed its delicate skull by accidentally sitting on it. Welcome to the slippery slope. So when you finally decide to get married and the government steps in and stops the wedding because you are illegally discriminating because you are marrying a beautiful woman instead of an ugly one, I'll be sitting in the back with my bullhorn yelling at you. See, I told you so, motherfucktard. Well, that's all I have to say about that. Back to you, Skinny Snatch.
May the leeches of New Orleans find a new home in your underwear. Well, that's all for War Dogs News. I'm Captain Nutting.
And I'm Captain Neth.
And I'm the thin and slender, therefore sexually desirable Froggy.
Good night.